Gentlemen, how are you guys? So, this is a quick video about who I'm picking for this weekend's fight card. Um, I'm gonna be honest, most of these guys I really don't recognize just from the names. I usually like to see the faces as well, then I have an idea of how they fight and everything. For some reason, I have that kind of memory. Yeah, just put names on a card here and I forget who they are. But I'm gonna be honest. This is a card that is good for building people that are still new in the UFC, and then a few others putting some old guys, we all know about Darren Elkins. He's been a veteran in the sport versus some new guys. And yeah, now I'm not gonna predict all of these, but my predictions for the the top fight is what I'm gonna give here because this has a lot of implications, especially for the bantamweight division after Sterling won, which was kind of shocking in a way, but also my video on Instagram really does share why that happened. So I want to go into this. So, Marlon Vera versus Rob Font. Who am I picking? I hope kind of that I get proven wrong, but I'm picking Rob Font. The only reason is Rob's very solid fundamentals. The only thing that is going to throw a wrench in there is that Marlon Vera is very good at making it a dogfight and then has very decent submissions and stuff. Like his BJJ is good. I think what's going to happen is Rob is going to implement a very good game plan, and he will need to do this via his jab. We all know about Rob's jab. If you have broken down some of his stuff or heard some of the breakdowns, you'll understand. Rob Font has a very good jab. I think based off of that, his slick boxing with some low kicks will be good. Now that's another thing. Marlon's leg kicks are pretty decent. If Marlon is smart, he'll pressure him back, but attack the legs first. Do remember that you can't punch somebody if they're at kicking distance. This is why taller fighters really have a good advantage, like Israel Adesanya over his opponents at middleweight. Yeah, Arlovsky versus Jake. I think Jake's gonna win. Arlovsky's time is done, but he has been showing that he's been doing well. Okay. Andre Fili, I do not know Joe Anderson Brito as well. Like I said, the names thing really kills that, and you see there's no link for his bio. At least I would have got an idea, because most of these guys probably has fought in the 2020 time period until now, and back then I watched every single UFC event because of lockdown and stuff. I picked Philly there because Philly really is one of those guys that sometimes you bet against him, he wins, and sometimes when you bet on him, he loses. It's really strange. He's a hit or miss guy. Now I'm gonna bet on it, just a blind bet, Andre Philly. Grant Dawson, I do know him, but I don't remember the last time I watched his fights. Darren Elkins, very hard fight for Tristan. I think Tristan wins though. I think he's a little bit better. And then I think Jotko is going to win versus Mearshad. Mearshad, I think if his chin is cracked after Hamzat destroyed him, he has an issue. Now, he did take time off, I think, or he came back and won, actually. I don't remember. I think he actually came back and won. Let's go check real quick. But if he didn't, it was smart because his chin would be kind of cracked right now. Yeah, no, he came back. I forgot. He fought a few times, man. Ish. See, I'm out of the loop sometimes because of work and stuff. But yeah, he did his typical thing of using his BJJ skills to a very high level. That tells me that he has a good chance. Let me go check. Maybe I'll change. It's the guy who beat Misha Serkinov. I remember. Okay. I'm sticking with Jotko. I'm sticking with him. Because check, he's beaten guys like Anders as well. Lost to Brad Tavares, who's fighting Duplessis soon. Uriah Hall. All his big losses, as you guys can see, is TKO. And yeah. Mearshad is a very good jiu-jitsu guy. Now, I would have picked him out of the gate if I wasn't unsure of what Jotko can do. I didn't watch the the fight where he beats Misha Serkinov. I remember that night I was busy and came back. So yeah, there's my picks, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna be correct on most of this. I'm really just focused on Rob Font versus Marlon Vera. But yeah, guys, those are my picks. The next picks that I will make a video about is the ones that I'm really focusing on already. Because, to be honest, my head's stuck on the Canelo versus Bivol fight that night, and then the top 3, as you guys can see there. Quick one. You can pause the video and see my picks there ahead of time. I'll explain why though. Cheers, guys.